Breaking news, my lovely, wonderful people, is happening. Edo residents run for their lives over continuous broad daylight robbery after removal of vigilante. Now, I must sincerely, truly warn all Nigerians to know that politicians are fond of using people. Now, Obaseki had, the vigilante group, and the sole purpose was to ensure protection of lives and property for the Edo people. Now, what happened? During the election, Nigerian police said the vigilantes should not be there. Obaseki wants to use them to foster his political agenda so that PDP will win. The IGP of police particularly sent a serious message telling Obaseki that all vigilante must be stopped, so all vigilante group were stopped immediately, and all the vigilantes were asked to retrieve, to go out of place, and they were all, taken away, and, their activities were stopped. Guess what happened? All vigilantes has been stopped, yes, and Nigerian police said they were sending 32,000 policemen, which they sent during the election, in quote and unquote. And after the election, guess what? The vigilantes has been stopped, their salaries has been stopped, and as we speak, the full route of insecurity has descended on Edo State. Talking about daylight descent on Edo State. Now people are moving away, especially from the rural areas. People don't they run. I said they put hand for front, pull leg for back. Now they say it is time to say on your mark, get steady, move. The movement is on. This is what is happening. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Edo residents run for their lives over instant broad daylight robbery after removal of vigilante group. This is causing a serious problem right now. Some Edo residents have cried out over the rise of insecurity, especially armed robbery, across the Benin metropolis. According to the reports, the residents appealed to the Nigerian police to wake up to their responsibility of protection of lives and properties. Recall that there has been disagreement between Phyllis Shaibu and Governor Godwin Obaseki to return the suspended Edo State Security Network after the September 21st governorship election. Phyllis Shaibu accused Governor Godwin Obaseki of taking actions that will cause chaos in the state by the time he leaves office on November the 12th. Phyllis Shaibu stated this while speaking to journalists after a closed-door meeting with the Commissioner of Police, Norman Edwin Iwo. The police had, after the State Security Council meeting, said that since the election was over, the vigilantes will be brought back to the anticipated areas of major concerns with regards to insecurity and criminal activities, which has continued to rise after the election to the extent that people are running away. Some say politicians are using this insecurity to cause trouble for the people. But Phyllis Shaibu told journalists, I have come to see the Commissioner of Police, whom I have explained to that a Edo Vigilante group cannot resume work. Phyllis Shaibu has said the Edo Vigilante group cannot resume work. They must not be allowed to continue, that they are Obaseki's progenies and Obaseki is using them. The Edo Vigilantes have, as constituted today, nuisance. They are Obaseki's bulldogs. What I expect the police to do now is to recover the arms that has been in the hands of vigilante to reduce criminality in our nation. As we speak, Nigerian police are doing well, says Phyllis Shaibu. Some of the personnel that came during the election and their equipment are still around the post-election security issues. So why is the government in a hurry to bring back vigilante? They should not bring it back. Some people says the insecurity issue is being used by politicians to cause serious trouble for the people. So this is exactly what is happening now. Everybody's watching. We are seeing how these things are going, and it is not looking good at all. It's not looking good in any way, form, or kind. This is bad, really bad. How can we continue in a thing like this? In a nation where there's supposed to be harmony, the vigilante groups were there before the election took place. However, the vigilante groups now have been made to face have been made redundant. Courtesy Philip Shaibu saying that Obaseki, wanted to use them to rig election. Election is over. Yes, election is over. What next? People are genuinely, sincerely suffering. People are genuinely, sincerely suffering. So what's the next line of action? Is it not wise to protect lives and property first and foremost before any other matters arising? Now people their life, nobody go fit govern. People know their life if you govern them. So now the big problem when it dig ground, when we dey see so, now be this. So how do we stop all of this and ensure, tranquility, justice, honesty, and sincerity, protection of lives and property in respect for all that is going on? Nigerians, we must all wake up to the reality that this is sincerely, truly happening. Okay, lives and property are being, bastardized. People are losing their life just because politicians are fighting. And that's why I take very serious objection to it, that people will stay and say they are fighting for Nigerian politicians. I just look at them and I say to myself, what a waste. This one mama don't waste speaking. That's what I say to myself. Politicians, really? You know what they talk so? They tell you say they get your time. Like on the most serious, you think they have your time, they are thinking about you. You must actually be in Google Gaga land and you really need help. Because nobody can help you if God does not help you. Your matter is very peculiar. It's a very, very sympathetic one that your mother needs to go and pray. Honestly. Because she does not pray. Things that will happen to you, only God knows. Honestly. Those are some of the things that are happening. Because people, they die now because of, say, politicians that they fight. Then you keep quiet, say, you they speak English. Excuse me. Excuse me. When do we sort out all these matters? When do we put structures in place and ensure that truth is dispensed? Therefore, those of the politicians, whether not Baseki, whether not Philip Shaibu, whether not whoever, how many of them you really know? How many of them you really know? Politicians will say there be another life. Oh, please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Click on the notification button so you can get all our latest news. Remember, you have a voice. God bless. Have a fantastic and a lovely day. Bye for now.